Hey YouTube, what is up? It's your girl Hannah back with a brand new story time for you guys. Before we get this story time started, you guys know the drill. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and yeah, make sure you subscribe all my other media platforms. And before we get this video started, I'm gonna tell you guys the time. It's 2:50, Thursday, January 26th. So let's get into it. So, oh boy, I got a story time for you guys. This is about this crazy Lyft driver. So we had three Lyft drivers because we only have one car. And my dad had to take my sister to school in karate. That's all I need to say. Okay. So, so, okay. The first Lyft driver, he was fine, like off to the start, like okay, iffy. Okay. The whole entire time we were on the highway, I'm trying to find out where this beeping sound's coming from. It's this semi on the side of us, okay? Because it was 2 o'clock, okay, in the afternoon. That's when we left. That's when we left. Okay, if you know the city, you know rush hour starts up at 2 o'clock. You don't want to be messing with these people that are trying to get home or trying to get to work or trying to get their errands done. Because that's city people. Like, we don't play around. We got mouths. Okay? Because if you see people, they scream out their windows, they do stuff. Okay? Like, my grandma's one of them. She screams out the door and window. My dad does it. We all do it. We're full of it. We tell people if you're not doing the speed limit, you need to speed up. Okay, the whole entire time, this guy he's like swerving, like literally like a swerver. Okay, the semi is beeping its horn, like beeping, beeping, beeping. Okay, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go insane in a minute. This is already starting up to a bad start. We're just trying. My mom is just trying to go to the doctors. Like, oh, that's all. Like, oh my god. I thought I would share this with you, just like tell you like how stupid some Lyft drivers can be and dumb, and how they even ask you like how, like have you ever experienced this, and how do they have their jobs? Like, so the second one was totally fine, like totally. The third one on the way home is what got me. This is what got me. This is what triggered me. Okay, we were on our way home. We got picked up, and we put in our address. We told him where we're going and all of that. Okay, he takes us to Taylor. Taylor is where I used to live. This is my old house I haven't even lived in years. I've lived here for 2 years, so I haven't lived in that house in 2 years. So I'm like, how is this even on file still? And like, I did not give you this address. How do you even have it? We gave you money to take us home. I don't want to deal with this anymore. It's mind you, I'm having an asthma attack. The day before this, I was at the darn doctor's because I couldn't stop coughing and sneezing, and I was having an asthma attack. And I had to have a breathing treatment because I could hear myself wheezing. That's not a good thing when you have asthma. And I had to have a steroid shot, which mind you, to this day my arm still hurts. Which that was 3 days ago. Whatever. That's 3 days ago problem. Well, technically still 3 days today problem. Um, but he takes us there, asks us where we're supposed to be going. He tells us it's too far, that he wants money. I'm like, no. In my head, I'm saying no because, well, I'm 14. My mother is supposed to deal with this. But in my head, I'm like, God help me. God help me. God help me. And my phone is like sitting right here in my hand. I'm this close to texting my dad saying like I feel like I'm gonna flip out. Mind you, I knew whose house it was. It was my uncle's. And I'm just like I was just sitting outside of a person's freaking house and that I don't even know anymore. That I don't even know anymore. I don't know who lives here. I don't know who lives in this freaking house anymore. I'm just sitting outside and I'm like, I'm wondering in my head, what are these people thinking? Like, it's like 7 o'clock at night, pitch black outside, and they're probably thinking, who are these people? Are they going to rob my house? And I'm like, lady, in my head, I'm like, yeah, sure, sure, I'll just waltz right in there. Mind you, at that time, I so badly needed to go to the bathroom. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, not even kidding you. And so he takes us down the street that I have no clue where it is. Mind you, I know all of the streets, Belleville, Taylor, Ramis, all of that. I've lived in all of these. And I'm just like, God help me, God help me, God help me. So he tells us this is as far as he can go, to Crowers. That's like, more than a block. That's like an hour walk. Like, I'm not even kidding. The only thing that I knew, mind you, I didn't have my keys on me, so I couldn't even get in my building. Me and my mom didn't both have our keys on me. Oh, I have our apartment key. She has the door key, like to actually get in the building. And so we had to walk basically a mile. Mind you, I knew from how to get from the Square Rouge to our building. That's the only good thing that me and my mom knew was how to get there from there. So we kept on trying before um to call my dad multiple times, but he told me specifically while we were at the store that he thought his phone was gonna die. So I'm just like, okay, that's terrific. So I'm like, this is a waste of time. Me and her both called him twice, so that was 4 missed calls. That's not gonna go through. I so and so we walked home, and I'm just like, the whole entire time. I hate personally walking at night when it's pitch black out because you never know what's gonna happen. I've seen so many criminal shows, like, and seen so many things that I know it's not safe. So he tells us that that's as far as he could take us. That we have to get out. So I'm just like, whatever. It's just like, just walk home. What's gonna happen? You've lived in this area, you know what's going on. So we got home. The manager let us in. So yeah, that's basically the story time. I hope you guys liked it because it was interesting to record. Peace out. See you guys in the next one. If you want more like this, let me know.